Well, I think I am live. Let me double check here. Yeah. Again, no one really watches these. Not sure it really matters. However, I did want to talk about an update for the Roomba drama. As many of you are well aware, I've been an iRobot owner for a long time. Let's see here. Wow, I'm still getting used to did the amateur hour here. Yeah, so I've owned multiple robots from iRobot. Let's go through them. I'm sure there's a red square on the screen. I need to get rid of that. Anyways, yeah, I've owned the 980s, a couple of those. I've owned some Scubas. Scubas were fantastic. I really wish iRobot would have perfected the Scuba. I did buy the S9 Plus with the mop bundle in hopes that a simplification of life kind of thing, you know, where they advertised that they could work together and, well, sort of. I mean, I guess that they really didn't work together. They didn't really share maps, and that was actually kind of a real disappointment. You know, the idea is that you could shorten the cleaning time if the vacuum could do the hard floors first and then let the mop bot do its job while it finished up on the carpet. And that's not at all the way iRobot did it. They did it in the dumbest possible way. They decided that, oh, well, we'll just trigger one job after the other. We're not going to share maps. We're not going to put any effort into actually building a real integration. We're just going to half-ass it. Anyways, I've gone over my gripes and concerns with iRobot, and I've been trolling them on Twitter. Of course, they still think that, you know, they want to reach out and help or whatever, and they email me saying, oh, well, we didn't post your review of your product, and we really want not the experience we wanted. We've emailed you for, you know, for our support team to reach out to you. They never, of course, did. You know, but, you know, what do you expect from a company that I think at this point it's fairly clear that their talent has left the company, and they're just right now marketing. I mean, this product here is a result of the marketing department running engineering. And the response of the support people are stuck supporting a product that is fundamentally flawed at its very core. To that end, you know, I got tired of my S9 humping all my cat trees and getting stuck, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I got a replacement, and how much drama it takes to just get these machines to run. Anyways, what did I replace it with? Well, I replaced it with the Samsung JetBot. Let's see if we can find here. Vacuums and floor care, robot bot. You know, the Samsung customer service people, I think I got the wrong one here, are some of the worst. The UPS somehow found a way to lose my package, and I had to go get a police report, and then they told me, oh, well, we already had the police report, and they demanded a machine parsable format, and you know, it was a whole drama to get that thing sorted out. So if I were to ever buy this stuff again from directly, I would not, because it just simply, Samsung's customer service is almost as bad as Roomba's. Anyways, so I picked up one off of Amazon after I got the whole thing sorted, but this is what I got, in hopes of the better sensors and whatever would have worked out a little bit better. So check this out. It looks like they just recently lowered the price, but you know, I paid $1,200 for it. Right now $933. But you go look at the S9 Plus, we're right in the same price range here between these two robots. You know, granted, I know I can hear the internet people now screaming at me but the Samsung one doesn't have the mop bot. Okay, fair enough. Still at 849, we're still in the ballpark, right? Of the similar type of people who are going to be looking at the iRobot. This is still well within your price range, right? And even if you decided not to do the AI Plus, although the interesting thing is I would really recommend the AI Plus over the non one, because the AI Plus actually is recognizing objects and telling us where it found things and putting them on the map, which is really kind of awesome. But you know, it took this machine with the Lidar. By the way, the other big difference between these two machines that you should be really aware of: the Samsung has Lidar, that's what that little circle thing in the back is, and a forward-facing camera, where the S9 does not have a forward-facing camera. They have what's known as a skirt camera. It's a camera that points up at the ceiling to map its way, so it's looking up everyone's skirts, and it has a bumper bar. That's how it knows where it's at. That's the limitation of what its sensors are. That little nubbin at the robot there is purely an IR receiver for this virtual wall product. That is not a camera. The camera is in the rear of the robot, pointing up. That being said, the camera there doesn't seem to be of much use because it defaults to braille mode for navigation, e.g. run into everything at full speed. And it does have cliff sensors in the front, but it does seem to not listen to them at all. So yeah, it's a braille machine. It's if you're really wanting to classify how it navigates. Where this one actually, the Samsung, is actually looking to where it's going, and it uses LiDAR. And it took it 2 runs in my home to map my entire run. And to be clear here, I've transitioned to using this single vacuum for my entire home versus I had a couple of Roombas to do my home before. So not only is this a single machine that can do this, the Roomba took, I think, 12, 13 runs to map. And even then, I had to put tons of walls, you know, no-go zones on the map for the S9 to avoid because it couldn't handle it. This one here, I've only had to add 1 no-go zone, and it's able to complete a run without ever getting stuck. It's a lot quieter, and it's a faster, believe it or not, because its navigation is smarter. It doesn't run around by braille into everything in the room and random directions. It's very methodical in its pattern and where it goes. You know, it's still amazing to me that iRobot, and I know you all hear, well, why don't you shut up about iRobot? Well, I think that they're honestly defrauding people with this robot here. And the fact that there's so many complaints online about this product having a lot of design issues, that they really need to own up to the fact and have it come to Jesus on this. Just wrap things up here. Let's see here. There's the robot itself. Yes, I did. The one thing I do love about this robot, unlike the Roomba, is that you see the little yellow tab down there. That's a physical power switch on the robot itself. Something that iRobot desperately needs, especially when it hard hangs, and just sits there running itself out. You know, and the iRobot people, again, I've talked about this before, but they just think it's magical unicorns and that it doesn't need a physical power switch. Guess what? It's a device made by people. It has problems. Every device will. It needs a power switch. It needs a way to reset. I have a short little movie here I took of it running. As you can see, it's doing its job. There, of course, in the video there's the box from the shipment from Amazon, the machine cam. I need to get rid of that, but of course, you know, you got to get it out and play with your new toy. And as you can see, I mean, it runs fine. I mean, no drama. It's very quiet. A lot quieter than I thought it would be. I know the Robot Wars people, again, say they didn't clean nearly as deeply as the Roomba, and I will still reassert, unless you're really willing to admit that a robot stuck and requires constant supervision yet cleans better, is better than this, where it may not clean nearly as deeply, but you can guarantee it's going to run without supervision and complete the job every time. That's something to talk about. You know that there is this idea that, let's see here. There's a good old cat watching the robot. Got to have the cats watching the robots. This idea that it's okay, that the cleaning is the deepest cleaning possible is it. Well, commercial cleaning staff use lower powered machines because they're quieter and they don't burn out the motor as quickly, and they clean more frequently. And I'll take the cleaning more frequently and success role here, and the quieter motor over the deepest possible cleaning, because you know what, if you're having to watch it and if it's getting stuck all the time, it really isn't serving its purpose as a robot vacuum. The whole idea of this category of machine is that it runs unattended, and iRobot certainly, at least the S9, doesn't deliver on that. On the J series, I don't know, and I'm not frankly interested, because I don't think the talent's with iRobot anymore. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed something. You're welcome to like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I don't really care. Even complain. But this is just my honest opinion of what the status of the industry is. If you want to ask me for advice on what to buy, I'm sorry, I really can't tell you this. But what I can tell you, and yes, I hear the internet voices already, is for your money, find a machine that has Lidar. Find a machine that has a forward-facing camera. If it doesn't have those things in today's world where the technology is relatively accessible, you're wasting your money. That's just my opinion. But yeah, modern sensors are here, and this robot has it. Anyways, thanks for watching.